Hello. I got some warning, moderation helps everyone feel safe. Moderator. Feel safe. What do you mean feel safe? What does that even mean? Do you not feel safe? And you think a YouTube moderator is going to help you feel safe? I could think of another thing that helps you feel a little bit safer than making sure my audio is working, than a moderator on YouTube. Perhaps but what do I know? What do I know? All right. I was throwing live on Instagram and I moved over to YouTube. It's just kind of the way it happened. This is going to be a mug, and this is going to be like a trinket dish. Both of these will shrink 12%. So they'll be way smaller. But I realized I like this so much, I actually want to throw 4 more of these. So I think that would make a really pretty set in shades of blue or something like that, blue or green. So that's the plan right now. Actually, let me measure how wide this is. How wide and how tall, so I can get an idea, so they can be somewhat similar. I haven't gotten to throw perfect things every time. That is not my jam. Oh my God, 4 inches exactly. And 2.5. 4 wide, 2.5 tall. Okay. If anyone wants to figure out the math of the 12% shrinkage, I wouldn't be opposed. A little bit faster. There's only me and one other girl in the studio today. It's very, very quiet. And then 2 people that work here. But I'll basically be live until I feel awkward. And then I won't. Hello, hello. I have my brightness on my screen turned way down, so it's really hard for me to see comments. And I have clay all over my phone. It's just nature of the beast. I mean, look at my legs, everything. I don't know that I have much to talk about today, but maybe things will come to me. My friend's probably going to be here in a half hour, so she'll be around 1. But she's usually late, so half hour is a better guess. Clay fresh out of the bag is so much better to throw with. Earlier on Instagram, I was throwing with my reclaimed clay, and it's so just so much more finicky, you know? This just feels like everything feels smooth, all my motions even feel smoother. I had to get up and go for a walk. Just get a change of scenery. Just same within the studio. I didn't walk far. I just walked around. There's one other girl here and I was chatting with her. Oops. Air bubble. I just absolutely love pottery. So I took a 7-week course at the beginning of May I started, and then I haven't stopped. And I signed up for the membership, and now I come all the time. And I just can't get enough. I'm not even good. Like, I feel like new potters don't go live on the internet. Like, this is something that's like, takes confidence, you know? Well, whatever that means. I'm not saying I'm confident. It's just kind of funny. Like, I don't really see any newbies. Everyone I see on the internet is like so good. And it takes me forever to pull up a wall, which is what I'm doing right now. I actually need to slow down the wheel. Like, you know, the videos I'm used to watching, it's just like three pulls and the wall's up. And that is not the case for me. I'll get there though someday. Someday these videos I'll cringe at them and be embarrassed, and I'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe I went live and shared all these videos and I was so bad and didn't even know it. Right now I'm collaring in. And I'm going to keep pulling up the walls. Oh, dry. Give us some more height. Compress the rim. Collar in again. I talked about this in my other live, but I love the like white noise of the studio. It's like so relaxing. Even the sound of this wheel. The other wheel next to me is quieter. I guess I could have got on that one, but I like this wheel. This wheel's like the Cadillac of all wheels. Allegedly. Don't ask me what kind it is because I have no idea. The Brent Classic. The other one over here, I don't know what that one is, but I actually like that one a little more. The table's a little bigger. That one is a Laguna Pacifica. Laguna Clay Company in California. I hope this is relaxing. It's relaxing for me. All right, now here we go. I'm going to start pulling it wide. Is that what I'm gonna do? I think so. I don't know if I should go taller again, maybe a little bit. One more pull. That like didn't go up at all. It's amazing to me how people can like pull the same thing time after time, like the exact same shape. That is always so impressive. A part of me feels like that would be boring for me personally, but maybe not. Maybe you just click into the rhythm. And I don't know what I'm doing, so I hope nobody, well, I mean, I know a little bit of what I'm doing, but if you're looking for pointers, this is not the channel. This is not the channel for that. All right, let's see if I can do this again. I'm gonna slow it down one more little tick. Not that slow. This pedal is so sensitive. Okay, now I want to angle this. Let's see. Okay, this is going to be not that easy. All right, let's see what I can do. I want it angled. This is nothing like what I made earlier. It's kind of laughable. Okay, let me clean this up. Okay. I wanted at like maybe this kind of angle. So like slowly do it. All right, we're getting a little wonky here. This wouldn't be a bad mug. Whoa. Am I losing? No, we're not losing it. No. It just dries out. The walls are a little thin, but that's okay. a little... The rim's a little lumpy, so let's get that off. Let's see, the other one was exactly 4. Oh, it's a little bit, and oops, wrong side. Ooh, by 3. I mean, I still think it's fine. That one's 4 by 2.5, and this one's 4 by 3. I could cut more off, but I don't think I want to. Ooh. Wrong way. Wrong way, wrong way. All right, I think that's good. I am pleased. Clay on my face. Here we go. The base is pretty thick, so I'll trim a nice foot into it. You can feel it. It's heavy, heavy, heavy. But not in a bad way, by any means. Cool. These are fun. Something new, something different. All right, let's throw at least one more. Because then when my friend gets here, I don't know. I'm not going to be live because we'll probably talk about stuff that matters. You know, the deep personal stuff. Stuff that happens off camera. I always like my conversations with people. Well, not always, I shouldn't say always, but most of the time. Everyone tells me all their things. It's been like that my whole life. I'm easy to talk to. I'm just willing to go places that people don't like to go, I guess. Which is like somewhere real. You know, everything's so like superficial and stupid. I like to talk about stuff that actually matters and has substance and, you know, matters to you. I don't care what's going on in the world. It doesn't freaking matter. I don't care about sports teams or who's dating who changed their gender, what Hollywood celebrity is doing, whatever. I don't care about stuff like that. I do care about the weather, though. That is fascinating to watch people either buy the climate change narrative or the chemtrail narrative. It'll be interesting to see how they corral the people with this yet another split, another divisive belief system. It's weird to me that people don't, when they do look in the sky and they see a plane with shit coming out the back, they don't think anything of it. And then it doesn't register that the clouds are bumpy like that because they're going over a tower. And the radio frequency waves are making them look exactly like a radio frequency wave looks. It's kind of astonishing that people don't see it, but they don't. Oh, my arm's starting to get sore. This is lumpy. Lumpy, lumpy. There we go. There's still a couple of lumps in there, but I think it'll be all right. Popped an air bubble. I need a third arm for someone to itch my face every once in a while. I had clay all over my face the other day. I had no idea. And I was talking to people. Nobody told me. Here, nobody told me. I mean, I guess it's fine. But then earlier, the teacher wiped my nose today with a giant sponge. Actually, she wiped the center of my forehead. I had a big glob of clay on there. I'd been anointed, I guess. But yeah, isn't it interesting to like, man, there's so many things I could talk about. Yeah, it's just interesting to live in this world and be so blind. And they've like intentionally made us blind, you know? I want to make this a little bit wider. There we go. I could talk about so many things, but I feel like maybe there's just not much to say right now. Not because of censorship. For once. Sometimes I feel really like hopeless when I interact with people and see where they think, like where the edges of their ideology are, like the limits of their worldview. Sometimes it feels really hopeless. And like I'm not gonna do what I thought I was gonna do originally here. Like I thought I was gonna do big big shit. And I thought I was going to help a lot of people. Oh my God, why am I getting teary-eyed? It's just true. Like in the beginning of like waking up spiritually, that they're like asking that initial first question of like, there has to be more to life than this. You know, when you're working your shitty ass job and you're in that stupid fucking relationship with the guy with fucking dentures because he's a fucking former meth addict. Or maybe he was still, I don't know. How stupid was I? Jesus. He had no fucking teeth. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but, you know, I've met plenty of people with no teeth. I have a missing tooth. I just don't know that you should sleep with those types of people. But anyway, when you're asking yourself those questions of like, there has to be more to life than this, that's when things start really changing. And you start like questioning everything. At least that's what happened for me. And then I stopped caring about shit that everybody else cared about. You know, I stopped caring, why can't I say caring? Caring about like holidays, and I was just like, I don't care. Like it all felt so made up. It still does. It is. It's been a long road. The thing that really like did it for me was when my mom had a stroke in 2011. That's when I started asking like, wait, this is it? I was like, we just go to our job and get our 2 weeks of vacation time a year and that's it? And then like you move up in the company, but like it's not actually better. Like your life doesn't get better. You don't feel better. Like things don't actually get better. Like that feeling of better that I was searching for just didn't fucking happen. I kept getting promoted and felt a little empty each time. A little more empty. I don't know if I can sit with a straight back and throw. That's fucking crazy. I feel like I have to be like right in the pot. Yeah, because then my elbows aren't anchored if my back's straight. I wish I measured how tall I made that cylinder last time, because that ended up coming out good for a width. I think it was a little taller than this, but I can't remember. Just go with it and make it a little bit taller. So now you start questioning, like, there's got to be more to life than this, and then things start changing, and then your family thinks you're fucking crazy, your friends don't get it, no one understands what you're doing, you're taking radical leaps of faith that don't make any sense to anyone. Been there, done that. I've been asked at the studio, like, what I do for work, and I'm like, oh, I help people to trust their intuition. And that never makes any fucking sense. And I just kind of sit in the confusion with them. Most people don't get it. That's fine. I'm not here to help most people anyway. That would be awful. But like I said, when I was younger, I had all these hopes and dreams of helping a fuck ton of people. And now as life continues on, I'm like, oh, the sample size is getting smaller of the people that actually resonate with what the fuck I'm saying. And I think that's okay. I think it's at least more honest. Like being honest with myself. Oh. What do I want to do? Let's try this again. Let's see. I gotta get in there and clean up the middle though. You know, I think a lot about the things we do for money, the things we do for status, for fame, for whatever, for survival, the things that we think we have to do to survive. Like we're so disconnected from the true nature of reality. Like all these things and systems we live within, the laws, the rules, our driver's license, registering your vehicle. It's on and on and on. And in the United States, we're like, oh, we're so free, freedom. I'm like, we're the furthest from free. It's like, oh, you can be a sovereign citizen. You just show your sovereign citizen card. It's like, how is that free to have a card that says you're sovereign? When you're sovereign, you don't need a card that says you're sovereign. You just simply are sovereign. But we're not. Like most people here will never meet themselves. They'll never meet their soul. They'll never know who they are. They'll never break free from the best way to put it is the programming. Oh, this is really thin. They'll never break free from it. Oops. Oh, okay, we're making a pot. Let's make a pot. I fucked it up. It's gonna be cute. I've done this before, I'll do it again. Make a planter. Dang it. Yo, I've already done this. Okay. Well, now I'm going to make the bottom a little bit thinner. Pull up the walls a little bit more. I just glazed a planter just like this the other day. Someone was like, oh my god, that planter's so cute. I was like, yeah, it was a happy accident because I did not, it's the same thing that happened here. I did not plan to make it. I kind of want to get the shape a little better though. I can't see the shape. Let's see, can I fold this up? Am I going to lose the whole thing? Well, let's do this. More water. That's really thin right there. I kind of want it to be a little, how do I want it to be? Yeah, more like that shape. We'll fold these down. Okay, I'm not an expert. I don't know what I'm doing. don't know if this is how you do these things, but this is what I'm doing. Oh, let's try out the middle. Pretty cute. Pretty cute, pretty cute. And I don't expect everybody to have like the same worldview as me, you know, obviously. It's taken me like over a decade to arrive where I have. But I do like the idea of people being able to think for themselves and think through the things that have been fed to them that they are supposed to care about. You know, it's like, do you actually care about that stuff on the headlines? Like, do you actually care what Trump said or did or what? It's like, who cares? The Epstein list? Like, oh my God. Like, I'm so black-pilled, I don't even think Epstein's real. I don't think he was ever real. I think the whole thing's entirely made up, entirely fabricated. I think most people that we see on television aren't even real people. They're AI, they're actors, they're people in masks. They're just truly characters. But we like believe them like they're real. Alrighty. Oh my God. Hand delivery, David? I feel so special. Thank you. Oh my God, amazing. Thank you. Oh, I love them. Okay. Oh my God, special delivery. That was the sweetest. Okay. You guys, we gotta pause. We gotta check this out. These are the pieces that I glazed like a couple weeks ago. Oh my God, I love them. Okay, hold on. I'll move you in a second. I'm gonna bring this all to table. Oh my God, these came out so good. And they're still warm. That's crazy. Oh, that one's stuck to the kiln cookie. Damn it. I'll have to figure out how to chip that off. Okay. I need my water. I'm so thirsty. Parched. Okay. Actually, one second. Let me get my list of colors. I wrote everything down. Oh my God. And they told me to, so these are the mugs that like, I fucked up the handles. Let me turn you guys back up again so I can see. So I fucked up the handles, but they said maybe the glaze would hide it. And I think it did, because there were cracks before. Oh my God, that drip. Oh, that drip is everything. Okay, what's this one? Cracked and misshapen. Well, I don't know which one that is. Small, misshapen. Okay, so this is floating blue and wildflower yellow. Interesting. That's cool. Okay, this one is the square handle. This is matcha and satin clear. I mean, there's some imperfections, obviously, but it's fine. People like freak out about imperfections like this and stuff. I don't care. I'm like, whatever. It's just, I don't know. It's just not my, yeah, like this would bother people, I think. The fellow potters here. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. Okay, what's this one? Rose quartz and opal. I'm not usually a pink girl, even though I'm wearing pink today. This handle's a little a little like too big. I mean, it's not too bad actually. You can hold it like that. That's really pretty. There's like specks of purple in there. Not too drippy at all. It went all around the rim. That's really nice. I've been practicing like where to put my handles or thinking about where to put them. Like, do I want to put them here? Do I want to put them so when you hold the mug, my name is right side up? So like the handle's here, but then lefty righty makes it different, you know? Okay, this I'm gonna have to tap off. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get that off. Shoot. That's not ideal. Okay, I'll figure that out. This was so much bigger than I thought. This is opal and bright clear. It's like a yellowy. That's pretty. This one I have almost identical at home. This one is spruce green and floating blue. Not that you care, you don't care about the names, but this is good for me. Okay, this one's my spoon rest. I have a thick one and a thin one. Oh, this is birch white and opal. Birch white and opal. I don't love it. I don't love it. It's okay. Not my favorite. Yeah, I don't love it. Okay, and then this one is birch. Nope. This one is floating blue and emerald. That's really pretty. That came out nice. And then this one, I think, is floating blue and gray flux. But I can't. I don't know. I need like a mallet and a towel. Yeah, it's not gonna pop off. Oh, that sucks. I'll have to bring this one home. Okay, so what's this one? This one is, oh, cracked and misshapen. Yep, see the crack. So that's an actual crack there. It's not just the glaze. But I love the floating blue and gray flux. Wow. These came out so good. Can I spin you guys around? Oh, my battery's dying. Ooh. There we go. Nice. Yeah, this is cool too. I like the matte finish on it. Okay, the square handle. Oh my God, it did totally save itself because there was a huge crack right here at the seam because I didn't let it dry appropriately. So what's the square handle one? Matcha and satin. Yeah, I really like that. That's cool. It's a drip. I just love it because you like never know what the glaze is gonna do. Like I love the movement. And then I learned a lesson. So over here is my student shelf. And instead of having all my handles crack, I'm wrapping this again in a dog poop bag. I put this handle on yesterday, and I'm hoping that they can dry. I sprayed this with water, and then now I'm hoping it'll dry at a decent, similar rate. See? That's me. And then these are my lemon juicers that I made the other day. I'm just also letting those slowly dry before I bisque fire them. But that's the scoop. Oh my God, this makes me so happy. I'm not a yellow person, so that's good to know. I really don't like this. This is going to be one of those where I'm like, look how cute I used to think I was. You know, this is one of those cringe pieces. I can already feel it. But yeah. And then this, I just thought, I would actually put my pottery tools in it, but it is way too small. I like keep like one, maybe 3 tools. I don't know. I could use it. It's a cute idea. It just, I shrink, the 12% shrinkage. I'm telling you, that is a real thing. But I like this one. It feels nice. Like, it feels like a nice size. I don't know, I could use it as like a little flower vase or something. And I gotta unstick that. I'll actually have to ask how to do that. And I'm in love with this one. The square handle and the matcha with the satin over it. That is cool. Okay, that's a fave. This one's also a favorite. Spruce green and floating blue. Right now I have my toothpicks in this one at home. And this one's like basically a match. It feels the same size. Look at that glob right there. Oh, I love that. I'm nervous about some of the other ones I just he's put in the kiln today. I think the glaze is it's gonna do what this one did. Ugh, which I am not excited for, but I think it's gonna float too much like this. I don't love this one. It's okay. I like the wildflower yellow on its own. It is so vibrant. But I've been trying to like venture out and like try other things and see. But look at the movement on that. On the handle. Oh, it's just so cool. And pink isn't really my jam. But this crack filled in too. There was a crack there. You can't even tell. Yeah, pink's not my jam, but it's okay. Rose quartz. I don't know. Just it's not bright enough for me. Okay. Anyway, you guys get it. This is enough. Oh my god, it makes me happy. I'm happy. I love these. These are awesome. So I'll show Nicole when she gets in. I want to save my battery so I can take some more pictures of these pieces. Keep my notes with them. But thanks for hanging out and watching. I'm gonna throw a couple more, whatever those are, those like mini ramen bowls. Hopefully not planters. And we'll go from there. So I'll see you next time. Bye. Remember to trust your intuition. If you don't, you're gonna be fucked. Bye.